Okay.
Then obviously these are sticky pistons, so they will stick to whatever block is in front of them.
Is that what you used in the farming, the automatic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've made it so that the dirt blocks underneath are connected to sticky pistons under the melons and pumpkins. So when you
Oh,
turn it on,
okay.
it pushes up, which destroys the melon or pumpkin and makes it a block that can be picked up by the hoppers or you. And then when you turn it off, the sticky piston pulls the block of dirt back down, ready for the next pumpkin or melon to grow on it.
Oh, that makes sense. I did wonder, like, how that worked. That's cool.
So you have got normal. There are normal pistons that just push, which do
Hmm.
come in handy in certain situations. So there's like there's a normal one. You can if you look at the front of them,
Yeah.
you can see one sticky one. So literally the only difference is you craft the piston, and then to make it a sticky piston, you put you put a ball of slime
Oh,
in
okay.
in the crafting table with the normal piston, and obviously they'll all push, but the normal one won't pull it back. Again, both have their uses.
Yeah.
For most things I do, I'm normally using sticky pistons because there's not. I again I'm okay with I can make doors and things with redstones and lights turned on and off, but there are some people that can do some unbelievable stuff. Like there's a kid who's made I say he's a kid. I think he's about 22, 23. He's made a word processor
In Minecraft.
in Minecraft with redstone.
That's amazing.
It's
Like, the
insane.
amount of thinking that must have taken.
I can't remember. Me and Jake were looking at it yesterday. It was either a year or 2 years it took him to build it,
Okay.
but it's just insane.
I'm trying to think how on earth you do that, and honestly, I can't imagine it.
According to the thing we read, lots of trial and error,
Okay. I imagine that, yeah.
basically. But yeah, there's a lot of other things as well. So you've got like iron doors is quite a good one to show you. Iron doors, when they're down, you cannot open by hand.
Okay.
So as much as you click on that, it won't open. It's locked. To open
Yep.
an iron door, you need to give it a redstone signal.
Oh, okay.
Which are
And
quite
I'm
good.
guessing they're a heck of a lot more secure from mobs than wooden ones.
Yes, mobs cannot break through these.
Okay. They can break through wooden ones?
Obviously, if a TNT breaks here, not
Yeah.
a creeper, it will blow up the door.
Okay.
But a normal mob can't break through that door. If depends on the difficulty. If you're on easy, then no, they can't. Anything
Alright.
above that, zombies can break doors down.
Ah, okay. So if you're normal, they can break your door down.
Yes,
I didn't know that. There you go.
yeah, zombies will come up and they'll break your door down. So these
Yeah.
are a bit more secure. Although they're fiddly to play with because you can make it so you've got a key like a lever on the inside and outside that'll open and shut it.
Alright.
But you have to do a lot of fiddling. Like this one, I've turned this lever on where it's next to it and it's opened it. I
Okay.
cannot close it by turning this one on and giving it another signal.
So it's only this one that works.
But if that one's closed, this one will now work. And
Okay.
now this one won't.
I get the trial and error part then.
So you have to make a little bit in the middle that essentially connects this lever and this lever and tells it if this one's on and that one's on, open the door. If only one of them's on, shut it. If they're both off, keep it shut. But you've got to do some and/or gates and things in the middle.
It's like circuits and signs, like
Yes.
GCSE signs again.
That's
Like,
essentially what redstone is. Redstone
Yeah.
is circuitry.
man, I haven't thought about that for a while.
So there are some really weird and wonderful things you can do. And, I've seen people build walking robots out of redstone where there's
That's
loads of pistons
amazing.
literally picking the blocks up and moving them along.
Oh, okay.
It's absolutely insane. So yeah, that's the end of that bit. So that's our three little rooms in. I keep calling it a barn because it looks like a barn to me. But
It does look a bit like a barn, to be fair.
I didn't mean for
Just
it to look
not
like a
for
barn.
animals.
It's just how I ended up building it.
It is good, to be fair.
So yeah, next we have our farm. So I've done animals and fruit and veg. In this chest here,
Wait, oh, there.
over there, are all the things that you can get from the bits around this farm.
Okay.
So you've got all the seeds, you've got the melons. I didn't put pumpkins in here. pumpkins should be in that chest. There we go. So now everything in that chest is
Oh
things that
yeah.
are around this farm. So you've got the shears to get your wool and diamond hoe. So if you take a set of shears and a diamond hoe, and I'll take one as well. So these are different ways you can do the farm. So on this side with the fruit, I've done static water. So I filled all the water blocks to make it solid. There's no flowing water.
All
Okay.
right.
Whereas on this side, I've made it flowing.
Okay. What if
Again,
you do it differently?
different uses. With this side, you've got to go and collect everything.
All
So you've
right.
got to jump in the water and get it. Where it could be anywhere along their water. In this, all the items will be pushed to this block.
That makes sense.
But what you can do is put a hopper right here and put a
Yeah.
chest. So you haven't even got to jump in the water to pick it up. You'll break it. You'll pick up whatever's up here.
Yeah.
Whatever falls in the water will end up in the chest.
That's pretty handy.
And obviously,
Definitely would save time.
sugarcane you can put on grass or sand. As long as it's next to water, it's not really that fussy.
It has to be directly next to water then, does it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then with everything else, it needs water nearby as well to make the ground wet, essentially.
All right.
Otherwise, it won't grow properly, and the ground will start to dry up when there's nothing on it. So when it's these are all fully grown. So to break them, you just punch them. And when they're fully grown, you'll get more than what you put in. So you won't just get the one; you'll get more. Now
That's all right.
with the carrots and potatoes, you literally plant carrots and potatoes.
Okay. I think I tried to plant potato once and it didn't come out with extra, and I was like,
Yeah,
didn't really know what's happened.
if
So yeah.
you plant those carrots you just broke up in the irrigated soil.
Yeah. Saying that, I just got 2 potatoes out of that one, so
So you can see the difference because they're not fully grown,
yeah.
and these are. So what you've probably done is broken the potato too early
Oh, okay.
because you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least 2.
All right.
Every now and then you will only get 1, but it's very rare.
Okay.
With the potatoes though, you'll also get poisonous potatoes,
Oh, I didn't know that.
which at the moment there isn't actually use for.
You think they have them in some sort of potion or something?
I think that's the idea at some point.
Okay.
Now, wheat is a little different. When you break
All
wheat,
right.
you'll get wheat and seeds.
For chickens, right? And animals in general?
Seeds are just for the chickens.
Okay.
But the seeds are what you replant. You can't replant the wheat. But then
Okay.
with the wheat, you can make bread. So 3 bits of wheat will make bread. But it has to be in a crafting bench. So if you put 3 bits of wheat across, like the sugarcane into paper,
Yep.
it'll make you some bread.
Cool.
But then the wheat will also help you with some of the animals. So different animals are different things. So the cows and the sheep like wheat, the chickens like seeds, the pigs like carrots.
Ah.
So different animals is different things. I think the horses will react to apples. I think they definitely eat them.
All right.
And then obviously I've fenced all of it in for the simple fact that if an animal gets in there, it can trample them and break them.
Ah, I did. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
Hence why it's all fenced in.
Oh, and it stops mobs getting in there as well.
Yeah, and mobs. Right. Let's fix this damn bloody things. Right. Ocelots. Cats.
Oh, the baby ones are really cute.
Cats you will only find in jungles.
All right.
And they will automatically run away. Well, the little ones won't, but you can't do much with the little ones. The adults will run away from you. You can't really get close to them. Like you can see this dirt trail coming up from the little one. That's
Yeah.
where they're running. That's where the guys are running away. Obviously,
Okay.
they're penned in, so they can't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
But in the wild, you need to approach them slowly.
Okay.
Now, to tame an ocelot, you need. Is it raw? I think it's raw. So if you take that and right-click
Yep.
on an adult, you should see hearts coming from it.
Yeah.
Click a few more times. So sometimes it works on 1, sometimes it'll take up to 10, I think it is. But keep clicking on it with the fish.
Oops.
No, right click.
I didn't think right click was doing anything.
Is it using it?
It's used like two.
Oh, I swear it's fish.
Hence why I clicked left because I thought maybe right wasn't working for some reason.
It's meant to be fish. Why is this not working? Um,
Try another one?
it's meant to be fish. Basically, this is meant to tame them and turn them into.
Maybe if I just click on all of them until one of them loves me. Let's try that.
This isn't working.
No?
Why is this not working?
Doesn't seem to be
This
wanting to work.
is making no sense. This is a very bad tutorial. Give me a second.
Well, the horses are coming to say hi, but the ocelots don't really care.
I think it might be because they're running away, or it might be because or it might be because I've spawned them in.
Okay. But maybe in the wild it'll work.
This must be begging for food. Ah, right, okay. It needs to be in begging for food mode. So basically, you need to walk
Okay.
slowly towards it, and it needs to come to you. Then you can tame it. So, which is a bit. It's easier said than done.
Okay. Is it a case of you need a bit more time rather than how much time we've got to do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I'll try that on
Uh,
the server at some point then.
but yeah, it's definitely raw. It's definitely raw fish.
Okay. Well, we've fed them.
Yeah.
At least they've had some food.
Okay, let's turn that off. Okay, next. Horses. And I'm going to put another chest down because I have forgotten some bits to do with the horses. If I can find it. Where the bloody hell's the armour? There it is. So, in dungeons and things, you could find these.
Oh, nice.
So
Put them
they,
in the nether, haven't you? In a game.
yeah, you can find them in chests in the nether, in fortresses and spawners and things. But all the armour and the saddles you can't craft. You have to find them.
Oh, okay.
Now let's see if these will follow. No. Okay, so the apples you use to breed them. But to tame them, you need to come in here.
Oh, move. Thanks.
Now, pick a pony.
I like this one.
Okay, right click it with an empty hand and you'll get on it.
Okay.
It will slowly start to buck you off.
Yep.
You then
There
get
you
back
go.
on it. You keep getting back on it until you see hearts.
So basically, you bug them until they can't be bothered to fight back.
Yes. There you go. So yours is now showing you hearts.
Ah, cool.
So you've now tamed it. Now, if you push left shift to get off the horse,
Left shift. Well, okay, right. No.
and go into that chest I put down and pick out a set of armour and one of the saddles, and then get back on the horse by right clicking it with an empty hand, or you can right click it with the items. But if you right click with an empty hand, it's B to show you the
Yep.
inventory. So you push E, and you'll
Yep.
now see two slots, one for armour and one for the saddle.
Ah, okay. Like how you put on armor.